See not before you this grizzled campaigner of 70 years and more. Moreover, envision before you, in your very eyes, the youth and vigour of a young King Henry, replete in his prime. No matter the toil, the pain, nor the hardship, to return the fair kingdom of France to its rightful owners.
Hooray! On the afternoon of August 14th, King Henry's army landed near the mouth of the River Seine.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more. Or close up the wall with our English dead. In peace there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility, but when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Stiffen the sinew, conjure up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard-favoured rage. Then lend the eye a terrible aspect. Does it pry through the portage of the head like the brass cannon? Let the brow all well knit, as fearfully as does the galled rock or hang and jutty its confounded base, swilled with the wild and wasteful ocean. Now set the teeth, stretch the nostril wide, hold hard the breath, and bend up every spirit to his full height. On, you noblest English! Be copy now to men of grosser blood, and teach them how to war. And you, good yeomen, whose limbs were made in England, show us now the mettle of your pasture. Let us swear that you are worth your breeding, which I doubt not, for there is none of you so mean and base that hath not noble lustre in your eyes. I see you stand like greyhounds at the slips, straining for the start. Well, the game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and with this charge, cry, God for Harry, England, and St. George! With this charge, come on! Right, take your positions. The last and final.
Between the flanks, you think?
The English siege train unleashed hell on the town. The threat of death from above became a daily occurrence for the inhabitants. Over the course of a few days, the bombardment inflicted significant damage to the walls and towers, with some projectiles reaching buildings in the middle of the town. The Lord of Agincourt surrendered the town on September 22nd. After resting the men for a few weeks, before marching out into the rolling countryside of Normandy with 900 men-at-arms and 5,000 archers.
This is the Somme. On the other bank are thousands of French shadowing our path, forced us to go inland. We are all very tired, aren't we? Yes. We are all very hungry. Yes. Some of us have got dysentery.
Yes. Not some. I can do with a wee too.
You should have no problem if you've got dysentery. Yeah. So we will march. Pete. Good, Mike, when you need him. The good King Henry said, "The French are my people. We need to look after those civilians. We do not harass them. If any of our men are caught thieving, or worse," Henry has put a note out to say what will happen.
If you break King Henry's laws, you suffer the consequence. He's a foul thief, stole from a church, he must hang. The king says hang, he will be hanged.
Do it.
Let that be a lesson to you all. Stay true to your king.
Move on.
11 days into the march, scouts found an unguarded ford. Once across the Somme, Henry moved around the French position at Péronne. The journey, however, turned from a fast 230-kilometre march along the coast into a 426-kilometre trek across France. Having learned that the English forded the Somme, the Constable of France departed from Péronne on the same day, successfully overtaking Henry, and was now blocking his line of march near the castle of Agincourt.
Oh, monsieur. Only 11 miles to go. Just 11 miles.
Yeah, nearly there, mate.
Didn't march this far in the army.
It is close to noon on a damp autumn day, not far from the castle of Agincourt. The French army, led by Constable Charles d'Albret, stared down the invaders, eager to punish them for pillaging and burning their lands. Heavy rain and cold weather created miserable conditions for the men camping out overnight. But the king kept touring the camp, encouraging the troops ahead of the battle.
Today is called the Feast of Crispian. He that lives this day and comes safe home shall stand a tiptoe when this day is named, and rouse him at the name of Crispian. He that outlives this day and sees old age shall yearly, on the vigil, feast his neighbours, saying, "Tomorrow is St. Crispin's." Then shall he strip his sleeve and show his scars, and say, "These wounds I had on Crispin's day." Old men forget, but he'll remember with advantages what feats he did that day. Then shall our names, as familiar in his mouth as household words, Harry the King, Bedford and Exeter, Warwick and Talbot, Shrewsbury and Gloucester, be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. This story shall the good man tell his son, and Crispian shall ne'er go down from this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that shoots with me shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile. This day shall gentle his condition, and gentlemen of England still abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whilst any speaks that shot with us upon St. Crispin's Day.
Yay! French mounted knights on either flank rode ahead of the main line, tasked with breaking the large contingents of English archers to allow the dismounted heavily armoured men-at-arms to close in. However, the ploughed muddy fields slowed them down, and they soon rode into a virtual storm of arrows. The arrow volleys cut down many of the knights. Wounded and frightened horses threw their riders and galloped from the fray in panic back towards the main French line. With no reserves to speak of, King Henry himself took part in the fighting. Henry sent a herald to the 3rd French Division, ordering them off the battlefield. The 3rd French line withdrew from the field soon after. The capture of Harfleur and the victory at Agincourt made Henry V a national hero in a kingdom only beginning to feel as a nation. Catherine, King Charles' daughter, was married to him.
Archers, now! Strike!
Sailed.
Race. Nothing for third place.
The league wins.
Ah, right. Second place, 86 points, only 3 points in it, is Mr. Gary Venny. Oh my goodness. The Duke of York, no less.
Thank you.
Well done, sir.
Take the lay face down in the dirt.
And first place with a score of 101.
Oh, easy.
Ah, we know why, don't we? Somebody hits the basket. Martin. And so well done. Photograph, oh, here we go.
Top lady gets a prize as well.
So it's yours, isn't it? Well done, Eva.
With a score of 20, whatever, 20 I think. Put the camera away.
Well, in that case, shall I speak for all of you and say thank you to the organising committee, especially, of course, the captain of Archers, Thomas Erpingham here, who did a fantastic show. Can we? Absolutely brilliant. I'm sure we'll all have to do it again next year.
On behalf of my countrymen, I would like to award the prize of the splendid leak to Lord Erpingham.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more. Warwick and Talbot, Shrewsbury and Gloucester be in their flowing cups, freshly remembered. Cut this bit.
Going so well.
Well, it was going so well, wasn't it? It's looking at your ugly mugs that puts me off. If I could stare above, I'll be all right.
Taken away by Catherine, that was the problem.
Right, give me a clue, where were we?
Recognise this man, and anybody shout out who he is, beginning with a B.
Brian.
Brian? No, it's not Bill.
Morning, Eva. You're looking very fetching this morning.
Do not film me. Say bugger off.
Strong and steadfast, yet not 3 years into his reign, yet strong and steadfast in his quest, his... I had this off packed on the car. Strong and steadfast in his quest.
Archers in the centre.
I think I can manage my own crown, Sir Thomas, my own crowd.
Yeah, no, it's the rear guard action.
Let's make it up behind you. Yeah.
I know you had a bit of trouble from South Africa, wasn't you?
He was saying, yeah.
£10 yeah. With all your paper cups.
Mobiles.
The archers assemble. A good turnout with some amazing uniforms are here. And luckily it's not raining.
I think you need a black arrow and then 6 normal, I think it's not right.
Now, strike!
Got to put these all out now because somebody's got something.
Right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Well shot.
Very well.
No, not like ours. We don't. We have a 3D corner.
Yeah.
So we have 3D. We don't have anything like that.
Yeah.
Nothing flat top.
Everybody behind the white line.
How long do they get, Andrew?
You get 50 seconds for 6 arrows. You have roughly 8 seconds per arrow. Loads and loads and loads of time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Caps. What are we at? There are 6 knights. Yeah? 6 helms that you have to shoot at. The shields at the back are nice decoration. They don't count for anything.
Oh, right.
You shoot at the heads of the helms.
Only 1 arrow in each.
1 arrow at each. If there are 2 arrows in the same target by the same archer or more, there is a negative.
Oh, get on there.
Very small budget.
Growth. What do you think I use a bow? Keep your distance.
Bandages on that. Yeah.
St George.
Hey!
Right.
Can you ditch the arrows, Susan? No, just Sue. You're a fighting king, you are.
Yes, absolutely.
And a bit to your right, please, both of you. Okay, put your arm around her. She's
the French princess.
She's your bloody wife.
No, you're not getting a snort.
French princess. Not getting a snap. French princess, aren't you?
I am.
She's the Princess Catherine de
Yeah.
Valois.
That's right.
Yeah. What should I do with this shield? I'm not quite sure.
Don't make me tell you.
That's excellent, thank you.
Say that last one.
Have you enjoyed yourselves today?
Yes, yes, very much.
And you're doing a woodland shoot tomorrow, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Thank you very much.